research on this holiday, Good Friday for Easter. We had the PCE out earlier today showing inflation a little continues to remain sticky at 2.8%. And this is one of our strategies in commodities that holds positions overnight. It's called Crude Swing, developed in 2022. And this is what it's done recently, the last 7 months. You can see this is my all strategy access. I have over 250 strategies that I track. And I only load 7 months at a time because there's 250 charts. And so if I go back further, it would be difficult. The system would crash having 12 years of 1 minute charts or 15-minute charts for 250 strategies, but the entire data is loaded in the portfolio calculator. So we're going to go over this crude swing strategy, look at some of the recent trades, and it buys pullbacks, and so it's long only. You can see 86.67% on the last 15 trades over the last 7 months. Really low drawdown, much steeper drawdown historically, and this is one of the strategies that we're adding to the portfolio. We're going to look at crude oil, focusing on market diversity and market and methodology diversity instead of being focused on stock index day trade. We're going back to some of our traditional approaches where we trade multiple markets, multiple time periods, day trade, session trade, swing trade. You can see this holds positions over several days. It has a simple $2,000 stop loss, $2,000 profit target. Buys dips, buys shallow dips in the market, crude oil market, and you can see it has winning trades, it has losing trades, and this strategy is pretty hot right now. I anticipate commodity prices to continue to move higher. The trend is higher in many commodities, and so that is what we are looking at here with this strategy setup in crude oil in general. This is our $1 million M&S portfolio, 110 strategies. It can be traded with $100,000 when traded with micros, 1 micro per 100,000 or 1 E-mini or full futures contract per 1 million. It could be further deleveraged as well. And let's look specifically at crude oil. And I'm going to collapse this. This is our portfolio calculator updated through March 28th, Thursday, March 28th for the entire month. March 28th was the last trading day of March, and so full Q1 information loaded into this setup. And so this is the equity curve for this portfolio. It includes this strategy. It includes the $1 million M&S. And how can we look at crude oil? We can look at this number right here that you saw that says 325 should be updated to 328. We've just updated this through Thursday, March the 28th, and this is a combined end of day equity curves for 110 strategies. And let's look at just crude oil. So if we get rid of all the other markets besides crude oil, you can filter it out so you could just see crude oil. And this is what it looks like with just crude oil. Max drawdown 28,000. Keep in mind this is 12 trading systems. So, you know, that's a lot of trading systems to trade. And crude oil is currently at $83, $83.11 a barrel. Each contract is worth 1,000 barrels, and so that's 83. This is an $83,000 contract. 12 trading systems would be about $1 million worth of crude oil, and so most of these are day trade though, so you can use day trade margins on most of these. Let's look at the results with just crude oil in this portfolio setup. You can see 2022, it had a losing year in crude oil, bounced back really well last year, and here is the drawdown curve. Now you'll see when you have diversity, when you get market and methodology diversity, you see faster drawdown recoveries. But when you just trade one market, you know, you get these wider, longer drawdown periods because you don't have as much diversity. But it's very cyclical, very stable at that point, and so it's up here near equity peaks in this sector, mainly because of crude swing. A lot of the other strategies have gone through drawdowns without crude swing, but this is a combination of all crude strategies. We're going to look at also gold, and we're going to look at silver. So if we take this out and we get rid of all strategies and we add gold, what does gold look like by itself? And so we have gold, $41,000, 16 strategies. So gold trading 16 strategies. You have one losing year in 2018. And here is the equity curve for gold. And so we've had an expansion in the drawdown curve with additional volatility in this market in recent years as the value of gold goes up. And we continue to work on better ways to trade our strategies. And gold is one of our favorite markets to trade. And let's look at silver. Silver is, we've included almost all gold and silver strategies that we have historically. Matter of fact, this includes all silver strategies. Let's look at silver, all silver strategies. What happens if you trade all of our silver strategies? This is what it looks like. Average 34K a year, max drawdown 39K. It's okay, it's not great diversity, just trading silver. And these are mostly just day trading silver. Day trading silver. This is what the equity curve looks like. And it's done better in recent years, historically speaking, than it did back here in, this is probably 2018. Let's see. Yeah, it was October 2019. So silver's been one of the top markets to trade, and you can see the in 2023 this would have made 46K, and so it's down this year so far, but any 2-month period, any 3-month period can be down, and so it's just part of the cyclical drawdown that you see. And then let's look at we didn't look at the gold systems that are included, so let's look at the gold systems, and then you can see which gold systems are included. And we don't include Cobra Gold. That's a trend strategy that's underperformed. Gold reversal is not a strategy that's performed very well. And then Gold Flash, there's two versions of Gold Flash. There's two versions of Asia Gold. This is the 2020 version. This is the older version. And I want to show those real quick as well. So here's the older version. It is it captured that move the last couple of days. Hit its profit target pretty quickly. And you don't ever know what these markets are going to do. Sometimes a strategy like this will do well in a trend. Sometimes it will do well even if it just stays in this area and keeps bouncing higher without trending higher. So this is the last 7 months. You can see how it's broken out, how gold is broken out, and how it's done this year, up 8K on the year in 2024 on 19 trades. And let's look at Asia Gold 2024 or 2020. Here is the 2020 version of gold. This one did not catch the move yesterday, and this is what it looks like. We'll have more data for this. This is going back 7 years, and you can see how it's gone through a drawdown and how it's bouncing back this year. And this year, it is up 8,600. And the benefit of having a portfolio of trading systems like this is, like I said, you get that market diversity. Here is the drawdown curve. And this is just gold. That was actually the stock index portfolio 18. This is gold, is up 15K this month. And even when you include a strategy like Asia Gold that we just showed you, and you still have a nice outcome historically, one losing year. And so any system that has a good methodology that's simple can be applied, and then when it has its losing years or its larger drawdowns, if you have other methodologies within that market that do well when that is underperforming, then you still have that strategy to take advantage of years like this or months like this where it really breaks out. And then you also have the additional diversity of other markets with methodologies as well, and so you have a diverse set of methodologies in markets. So you can see how well this does. We're looking at strategies, a lot of the old strategies that we've had traditionally, going back to more of a diverse approach of multiple markets, multiple strategy methodologies, moving away from such a high concentration of stock index trend and specifically NASDAQ trend in such a low VIX environment. So we ask the question, what's working now? What's worked in the past? And we've employed a lot of these strategies. Look forward to trading in Q2 2024. This is the end of month update. You can see there's multiple portfolios that have been added. The stock index portfolio 18 updates will be sent out as the files are licensed to subscribers. We have the $1 million MNS 91. We have the $1 million MNS 110, and this one's slightly better, slightly more diversity, higher total profit over drawdown. And the top 50 select portfolio, which is also really good. This drawdown is higher, but if you take a look here, if you start in March of 2009, the drawdown is only 37K since March of 2009. So this is certainly one to take a look at as well. These are strategies that are working now and that have worked also in the past without the high concentration. Here's a 50K portfolio, 19 strategies for some diversity as well. It was down 1750 in March, but did well in January and February. Here's the drawdown curve. So I'm excited about Q2 trading. We're going to start in our live trading one of these MNS portfolio 110. After it goes through a little bit more of a drawdown, wait for a little bit more of a drawdown, more of the 25 to 30K, and then we'll be trading 20% of a full E-mini per 250K. And so that is what we're looking forward to trading when live trading starts next week on Monday. That will be Monday, April the 1st. And so the rest of the weekend is a holiday weekend, so look forward to next week. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.